Okay, 25 to 10. Thursday night, just finished my walk. Nobody around. People are in fear. They're staying home. But I can't find nobody to hold the camera, so sorry. No show tonight. Just a little rant. While walking the bridges tonight, extra long walk, somebody stopped me in the side street, and it was just like a scene of Deep Throat, you know, like, okay, got some news for me, which I get that all the time. But what they were talking about, and they told me, off the record of course, it's about our beloved chief, Leanne Fitch. Now, I don't read I haven't read the Irving media the past 2 or 3 days. I've been busy with NB Power. Anyway, that's another story. But I was told in the Irving media that Leanne Fitch, in the Irving media, it said, Brad Woodside said that he always says he, not consul, will not renew Leanne Fitch to a new 3-year term for an extension of her contract. They're going to leave it to new consul. The new consul in May. I hope we have a new consul. My God. So the chief won't be appointed or announced till after the new consul is sworn in. Now, my source is telling me that Leanne Fitch last week was at a police convention. I don't know exactly what it was. She told me she was going to Ottawa. I think it was in Ottawa. And she was bragging that she got an extra 3-year term on her contract. So she will be chief for another 3 years. Now, is that true or is not true? Now, Brad Woodside could be one of the most corrupt mayor this city has ever seen. I mean, this is the capital. I'm sure corruption have existed for the last 200 years. But what I'm saying is you had the McLean land deal that cost over $1 million. You had the transit manager that was, he stole a $5,000 or less, and Woodside said, oh, don't call the police. We'll just take it off your vacation pay. That's no problem. And then the police were involved after it went public. Woodside, they said, oh, the IROC, let me just, sell it. The license for strip dancers, we'll get rid of it. $140,000 for 6 months. What else is there? Oh, there's so many issues I can't take because the battery is going to die. But what I'm saying is there's so much corruption that the mayor did. Maybe he wants behind closed doors that the police chief Leanne Fitch stays there for another 3 years, because if a new mayor, which is Mike O'Brien, but Mike O'Brien was on council over the last 10 years, so I don't know if he will say, okay, I'm telling the new police chief to investigate this corruption that's been going on. And let's not forget, Woodside's going to go to court in the next few months to prove that it was legitimate for the police to call me a pedophile. So there's so many things going. So maybe, sorry, jumping here, the police chief, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So the police, if you want to hear this, no problem. I won't even say who the hell you are. So anyway, it's going to be on YouTube anyway. So the new police chief, we should have a new police chief next. So I'll go show you how scary I am. I got a cop behind me and then suddenly I'm not saying a word. I'm going to keep on going. It's going to be on YouTube. So the bottom line is, what we need is a new police chief if we have a new mayor, that the new police chief will not be afraid to investigate what Woodside did. So we know what's going on, and to have the police chief brag that she has a new 3-year term, and the public don't even know about it, and the public thinks that we're going to have a new chief or her contract might be renewed with a new council, I'm sorry, there's something wrong. We need a new police chief. We need a new police force. Don't answer that. But what we need is less corruption, and to label innocent citizen to be labeled as pedophile and nothing is done, come on. Stay tuned. I hope the media investigate. Now, I hope I'm not shot after this video.